Hollywood changed these cars forever. Sales exploded, prices skyrocketed, and some cars became legends that people still dream of owning today, all because of a single movie. Let's start with number 7, the Mini Cooper. Back in 2003, Mini was still rebuilding its image under BMW ownership. Then came The Italian Job. The film featured 3 Mini Coopers racing through tunnels, staircases, rooftops, and city streets in one of the most memorable chase scenes ever filmed. The movie perfectly showcased what made the Mini special: compact size, quick handling, and a fun personality. Suddenly, millions of people who had never considered buying a Mini were paying attention. The film helped introduce the brand to a new generation of American buyers and played a major role in turning the Mini Cooper into a mainstream success. It proved that a small car could be just as exciting as a supercar.
Number 6. DeLorean DMC 12, Back to the Future. Most movie cars become famous after appearing on screen. The DeLorean is different. By the time Back to the Future released in 1985, the company behind the car had already collapsed. The DeLorean was essentially dead. Then Hollywood stepped in. The stainless steel sports car became the legendary time machine driven by Doc Brown and Marty McFly. The movie instantly gave the car a second life. Collectors began hunting for them, fans built replicas, and values climbed year after year. Without Back to the Future, the DeLorean might have been remembered as a failed sports car. Instead, it became one of the most recognizable vehicles in movie history.
Number 5, Ford Mustang Fastback. Today, car chase scenes are everywhere, but in 1968, one movie changed everything. That movie was Bullitt. Starring Steve McQueen, the film featured an unforgettable high-speed chase through the streets of San Francisco. The hero car was a dark green Ford Mustang Fastback. The scene felt incredibly realistic for its time and helped establish the Mustang as a serious performance machine. Ford benefited massively from the exposure. The car became an icon, and decades later, Ford was still celebrating the movie by releasing special Bullitt editions. Very few movie cars remain relevant for more than 50 years. Number 4, Ford Mustang GT500 Eleanor. Gone in 60 seconds. Most people don't even remember the exact plot of Gone in 60 Seconds, but they definitely remember Eleanor. The silver Ford Mustang GT500 became the star of the movie. In fact, many viewers were more interested in the car than the actors. After the film's release, demand for Eleanor replicas exploded. Builders around the world started creating their own versions. Car enthusiasts spent thousands of dollars modifying Mustangs to match the movie car. Eleanor became one of the most famous movie cars ever created, and even today, its influence is still visible at car shows across America. Number 3, Chevrolet Camaro Transformers. In 2007, Chevrolet had a problem. The Camaro had been discontinued for years. Then, Hollywood gave General Motors the perfect marketing campaign. Transformers introduced Bumblebee, a lovable robot that transformed into a bright yellow Camaro. The car instantly became the star of the film. Kids loved it, adults loved it, and suddenly, everyone wanted one. When Chevrolet launched the 5th generation Camaro shortly afterward, excitement was already through the roof. The movie helped create enormous awareness and turned Bumblebee into a pop culture icon. For many buyers, the Camaro wasn't just a sports car anymore. It was Bumblebee. And that's exactly why Transformers became one of the most successful automotive marketing moments ever. Number 2, Aston Martin DB5 James Bond. Some cars become famous because of a single movie. The Aston Martin DB5 became famous because of an entire franchise. When James Bond first appeared with the DB5 in Goldfinger, audiences fell in love. Machine guns, ejector seats, hidden gadgets. The DB5 was the ultimate spy car. Over the following decades, Aston Martin and James Bond became almost inseparable. Every time the DB5 appeared on screen, it reinforced the brand's image of luxury, sophistication, and performance. The relationship became so powerful that many people immediately think of James Bond whenever they see an Aston Martin. That's branding on a level most companies can only dream about. Number 1, Toyota Supra Mark IV, the Fast and the Furious. And finally, the king
of movie car influence, the Toyota Supra MK4. Before 2001, the Supra was respected by enthusiasts, but it wasn't a household name. Then, the Fast and the Furious arrived. The bright orange Supra, driven by Brian O'Connor, became one of the most famous cars ever seen on screen. The movie introduced millions of people to tuner culture, turbochargers, street racing, custom builds, and at the center of it all was the Supra. Its popularity exploded, demand surged. Years after production ended, prices continued climbing. Today, clean MK4 Supras regularly sell for six figures. No other movie car on this list experienced a cultural impact quite like the Supra. Hollywood didn't just make the Supra famous, it made it legendary.
If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more automotive stories and car history content. Thanks for watching.